And you know what happened in the Senate? They had a vote. First, 5 Republicans joined Democrats. But in his general style, 2 of them were very threatened by the president and had to reverse their vote the next week. We need to have the vote here and see if the courage that the 5 first showed and the 3 that continue to show, whether my colleagues on the other side is going to have the courage to stand up and do their job and make sure that the power that we have in the House of Representatives to oversee the executive branch and not just be a patsy to this executive branch exists. And now yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Connecticut, the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee, Representative Jim Hines.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Ranking Member. Not much surprises me anymore, but to sit here and to listen to the storied House Foreign Affairs Committee chaired by somebody who calls the opposition stupid, to hear our motivations as we stand up for a fundamental constitutional prerogative mocked through ad hominem attacks. Shame, sir. Shame. We are here because we are standing for our constitutional right to be consulted on the most consequential decision that the United States can make, whether we engage in hostilities and put young men and women at risk. The chairman's summer stock theater and cringy antics notwithstanding, this has nothing to do with whether there are troops on the ground in Venezuela. We will stipulate your argument, pathetic as it is, Mr. Speaker. What this is about is whether we see what we saw happen 3 weeks ago happen again. 3 weeks ago, there were boots on the ground, and we didn't know about it. This bill is about saying that on the most consequential thing that this Congress can do, we have a voice. The representatives of the people, the Article I authority. Let's set aside Venezuela. I won't use that term again. Let's stand up for our constitutional rights to be consulted for what may happen tomorrow or the day after tomorrow or next week. Not much surprises me anymore, Mr. Speaker. I've watched my majority friends completely abandon their policy positions. Brutally anti-immigration because of this president, obliterating free trade, completely leaving behind everything that the Republican Party used to stand for, praising Vladimir Putin, attacking our NATO allies. You know what? Policy flexibility is not the worst thing in the world. I wish it weren't happening because of the reason that it's happening, but policy flexibility is one thing. But abrogating your constitutional duty to be consulted and to authorize force, and then to be mocked for it, shame, sir, shame. We need to stand up as an institution and say, we get consulted on the most consequential things that we can do. I yield back.
The gentleman reserves. Once again, I want to remind to direct your comments to the chair.